Awesome. Yay. We are set up. We're ready to go. So welcome. Happy Saturday. So this sequence that we're doing is bringing all four of the Brahmaviharas together into one class. So we've explored each one-on-one, the concepts being metta, loving kindness, karuna, compassion, mudita, joy, and upeksha, equanimity. So the way that's going to show up in the class is we will do the circle of joy movement that we had done with that particular sequence, but we'll actually pair it with the loving kindness meditation and we'll layer them with each other. And the first half of the practice will be a compassion practice. Second half of the practice will be an equanimity practice. So lots of things going on, but I'm going to guide us through it all. So it'll be great. So we'll start seated. So if you're listening to music, hit play on your playlist. And then find yourself really rooted on your mat, but in a seat of meditation, sitting up nice and tall. Reach to the crown of your head. For these first few moments, your hands can just soften to your legs or wherever feels comfortable. And then once you've made all those choices in your seat and your position of your body, just close your eyes and invite the opportunity to breathe deeply. And as we enter this seat of meditation, this space of grounding, of mindfulness, that is really the whole foundation of these Brahmavihara concepts. They are the attitudes emerge in spaces like this one. So I invite you to use today's practice as a little bit of a take what you need from these four concepts. Is there one that really resonates as useful in your life in the current moment? Or perhaps just something that you feel challenged or provoked by, that giving a little bit more focus to might be necessary. Loving kindness, compassion, joy, equanimity, all of these at our fingertips today. And with that in mind, we'll set intention right away. So bring your thumbs to heart center. Spread your fingers wide. Feel that reach of the crown of your head go up just a little bit higher to lift your chest to your thumbs and create deeper connection to one of these Brahmavihara concepts or whatever it is that resonates with you today. And with that, we'll send it out with our unified breath. Exhale all the air from your lungs. Big breath in, fill up. Big open mouth exhale, let it go. Seal your lips, breathe in through your nose. And through your nose, breathe out. Blink your eyes open. Keep your hands at heart center. We begin with just the circle of joy. You can join me as you're ready. Inhale, interlace your fingers, lift your elbows. Exhale, press your palms forward, catch your back. Inhale, push your palms up overhead, lengthen your spine. Exhale, big open arm release to a chest expansion grip. Inhale, lift your chest up as you pull your knuckles down. Exhale, bring your thumbs back to heart center. So we take that circle of joy movement that connects to this mudita concept. We layer onto it a loving kindness meditation to connect to the metta concept. And the first time it's for us. You can join me when you're ready. Inhale, may I be peaceful. Lift your elbows. Exhale, may I be happy. Push it forward. Inhale, may I be well. Press straight up overhead. Exhale, may I be safe. Release to the chest expansion. Inhale, may I be free from suffering. Lift up. Exhale, peace. Thumbs back to heart. One more time, just for good measure. Inhale, may I be peaceful. Exhale, may I be happy. Inhale, may I be well. Exhale, may I be safe. Inhale, may I be free from suffering. Exhale, peace. Tabletop pose, my friends. Press your palms to the top of your mat. Step your knees back. That was a lot of sitting, so find some good motion in your hips. Rock a little side to side. A little movement in your shoulders. You can stretch your calves, your wrists. We kind of did our cat and cow movements a little bit already in that circle of joy, but you could add some here, really whatever movement you want. These concepts of loving kindness and joy are really about embracing it wholeheartedly, both. So that's something we'll come back to layer into our practice throughout by bringing in the movement and the loving kindness meditation for all the different groups of people we can offer it to. When those first movements in tabletop feel sufficient, press back to downward facing dog. Curl your toes under, lift your hips. Continue to move here, pedal, wiggle, bend, straighten, whatever feels nice in your body as you get to some bigger movement on your mat. The first part of our practice is a compassion practice. So for that, we'll lean deeper into back bends, deeper into heart opening, heart noticing kinds of spaces in your body. But for now, just start with some gentle movements in your joints. And then stillness in downward facing dog. Really create an apex through your tailbone. Push it up towards the ceiling. You might bend your knees to make that apex even higher. Let your head hang heavy, gaze between your shins, ignite your core. Take a breath in and take a breath out. Inhale, look to your hands. Exhale, ragdoll pose. Step your feet forward, hip width distance. First forward fold, traditional ragdoll, you're welcome to grab opposite elbow or forearm. If you want to vary from there or just move in your body, sway a little, rock a little. Remember, head stays heavy, push your weight to the fronts of your feet. And switch your grip to the other side. Bring opposite arm in front or take any other variation in this first forward fold you would like. And then from there, release your fingertips down to the mat. Toe heel your feet together to touch. Inhale, halfway lift, nice long spine. Push your palms onto your legs. Exhale, forward fold, hinge down. We'll do Sun A. Inhale, mountain pose. Root through your feet, lengthen, rise all the way up. Exhale, open arm twist to the right. Extend your left palm forward, your right arm back. Reposition your hip points towards the front of the mat. Squeeze your navel to your spine. This big open arm movement will be a signature movement throughout our practice. So extend your left palm forward, and can you extend your right palm even a little bit more back? Yes, inhale, mountain pose, reach forward, reach up. Exhale, open arm twist to the left. Extend your right palm to the front, your left palm to the back. Keep your shoulders drop down away from your ears. Broaden the front of your chest open to the side as you maintain your hip points squaring forward. Big open arms. Yes, inhale, mountain pose. Reach forward, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Lead with your chest as you lower down. Inhale, halfway lift, really long spine. Exhale, high to low plank, step back, and then bend your elbows to your rib cage. Inhale, upward facing dog, press into your palms. Exhale, downward facing dog, lift your hips. Take a breath in and take a breath out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, step, float, jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, nice long spine. Exhale, forward fold, hinge down. We flow with breath. Inhale, mountain, root through your feet, rise all the way up. Exhale, open arm twist to the right. Full breath to twist and big open grip. Inhale, mountain pose, reach high. Exhale, open twist to the left. Broaden your shoulders to the side. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank. You can also do that movement from your knees. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in and take a breath out. Let's do it one last time. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, step, float, jump to the top. Inhale, halfway lift, reach the crown of your head forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain, root down to rise all the way up. Exhale, open twist to the right. Big reach through your fingertips. Inhale, mountain pose, reach high. Exhale, open twist to the left. Stay grounded under your feet. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank, or you could hold high plank instead. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. One more, fill up. Let it go. Let's do Sun B, slow the first time. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, step, float, jump to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, chair pose. Bend your knees, lift your chest, reach your arms high. Breathe in your first chair. Push your weight to the backs of your feet, all the way to the backs of your heels. Feel your hips lower and your chest lift up. Breathe in. Exhale, drinking bird. Airplane your arms behind you. Push your weight into the fronts of your feet and lift your heels up away from the mat. Squeeze your lower body together to help leverage the lift of your heels a little higher. Keep your hips low. Inhale, mountain pose, heels down, rise all the way up. Exhale, add a back bend, big open arm back bend. Bend at your elbows, lift your chest, lift your gaze. Push your hip points forward, feel your sternum bone lift, rise up with your gaze, lean into the open heart. Inhale, mountain pose, re-lengthen your spine. Exhale, forward fold, hinge down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank or something else you like to do. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, kick your right leg high. Exhale, half pigeon. Bring your right knee to your wrist, flex your right toes. The first one will hold, so you can come down to the top of your left foot and push your left big toe down into the mat. You can come up to the tips of your fingers to get a little more lift of your chest if you'd like. The goal here is to really feel that opening through the front line of your body. Feel your chest lift up, broadening through your torso. Squeeze your inner thighs to get a little lift from your pelvic floor. And palms to the mat, curl your toes under. Inhale, three-legged dog, kick your right leg up. Exhale, low lunge, step between your palms. Inhale, grounded airplane. Walk your fingertips forward. Kick your right heel up away from the mat. Breathe. You can use your block underneath your palms to bring the ground a little closer. Level your hips. Lengthen your standing leg. Lengthen your spine. Take a big breath in. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Step your left toes down. Lift your chest up and hinge it forward as you reach your fingertips back. Inhale, high pyramid pose. Press your palms together. Shoot everything straight up to the sky. Breathe. High pyramid, everything is straight. Straighten your right leg, straighten your left leg. Keep a long stance on your mat and challenge your left heel to stay lifted. Squeeze your inner thighs to find a little more stability. Big breath in, get a little taller. Exhale, crescent lunge with an open twist. Rebend your right knee, reach your left arm forward and your right arm back. Feel your right knee bend back over your ankle. Keep your shoulders stacked above your hips as you twist your chest open. Inhale, exalted crescent lunge. Drop your right palm down your left leg. Reach your left arm up and breathe. Lift your gaze up. Maintain your lunging legs. Feel the opening in your chest. One more inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Ground your left foot down. Open your chest to the side. First warrior posture. If you want, bend and straighten into your legs a little bit. Then come to the depth of your lunge. Arms open wide. Drop your shoulders down, stacked right above your hips. Inhale, reverse warrior. Flip your right palm to the sky. Exhale, high to low plank. Plant your palms, step back, bend your elbows. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left side, inhale, kick your left leg high. Exhale, half pigeon. Left knee to left wrist. Keep your left toes flexed. And again, for this one that we hold, you can flip your toenails and your right foot down. Get a little more lift of your chest. When we flow, it'll be easier to keep your toes curled under to stay in the movement. The goal is to get your chest lifted up. Kind of think like, I don't know, I always think of the Little Mermaid on the rock, like push your palms down to get a lift of your chest up high, broaden through your heart space. Stay for a breath in. Stay for a breath out. Palms to the mat, curl your toes under. Inhale, three-legged dog, kick it up. Exhale, low lunge, step it through. Inhale, grounded airplane. Walk your fingertips forward, maybe onto your block. Lift your hips. kick your right foot up and breathe. Straighten your legs. Flex your right toes down. Broaden your collarbones forward to lengthen your spine. Inhale. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Big step back and down. Broaden your chest forward. Reach your fingertips back. Inhale, high pyramid. Press your palms. Straighten both legs and shoot everything towards the sky. Breathe. Back heel is up. Pivot your left hip crease back and drop your shoulders down away from your ears. Fight for the balance. Take a breath in. Exhale, crescent lunge with an open twist. Rebend your left knee. Extend your left palm back, right arm forward. Push your navel to your spine. Broaden your chest open. Maybe your gaze goes back. Inhale, exalted crescent lunge. Drop your left arm down. Reach your right arm up. Breathe. Maintain the bend in your left knee. Reach your gaze beyond your right fingertips. Open through your chest. Big inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Ground your right foot down. Open your arms to the side. Notice your left toes. Make sure they're pointing forward. The left knee, same thing. Super straight and strong in your right leg. Extend through your fingertips. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach to the sky. Exhale, high to low plank. Travel towards your mat. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Really nice. Take a breath in and take a breath out. Now we do it all breath to movement. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, step float, jump to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold back down. Inhale, chair, sit low, reach high. Exhale, drinking bird, lift your heels as you reach to the back. Inhale, mountain pose, heels down, rise up. Exhale, back bend, big open arm back bend. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold, hinge down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank. You move with your breath. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, kick your right leg high. Exhale, half pigeon. Keep your left toes on the mat. Inhale, right leg high, kick it up. Exhale, low lunge, step it through. Inhale, grounded airplane, lift your hips. Exhale, crescent plane, plant your left foot down. Inhale, high pyramid, press your palms to the sky. Exhale, crescent lunge with your open twist, reach behind you. Inhale, exalted crescent lunge, lift up. Exhale, warrior two, open to the side. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, high to low plank to your mat. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, kick your left toes up. Exhale, half pigeon, knee to wrist, lift your chest. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge, plant it through. Inhale, grounded airplane, lengthen your spine. Exhale, crescent plane, land it down. Inhale, high pyramid, squeeze your inner thighs as you lift. Exhale, crescent with your open twist, twist to the left. Inhale, exalted crescent lunge, reach up, look up. Exhale, warrior two, gaze over your left palm. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, high to low plank. Let the heat build. Inhale, upward facing dog, compassion emerges. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in and breathe out. This time we add on. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, step to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, chair pose, sit low, reach high. This time as you exhale, thumbs to heart center, stay low in your chair. We return to our circle of joy movement, layering on loving kindness meditation, this time for our loved ones. Repeat silently with me. Inhale, may my loved ones be peaceful. Exhale, may my loved ones be happy. Stay low. Inhale, may my loved ones be well. Exhale, may my loved ones be safe. Inhale, may my loved ones be free from suffering. Exhale, peace, thumbs to heart. Inhale, mountain pose, rise all the way up. Exhale, back bend, let the compassion emerge. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank. You could start to skip it if you prefer. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, kick your right leg high. Exhale, half pigeon and hold. Right knee to right wrist, drop down to your left knee, maybe left toes to the mat. Couple actions as we hold. You could bring your hands to your block to get a little more lift of your chest. You could also go for a quad stretch. Kick your left heel towards your seat and use your same palm, your left palm, to grab the top of your foot. So compassion, as talked about in the Brahmaviharas, is really about noticing where compassion is necessary. So in these moments of stillness, open-hearted stillness, just notice where there's a little bit of opportunity to bring in compassion for yourself or for others in your experience. Stay for one more inhale and one more exhale. Quad stretches release, palms to the mat. Inhale, three-legged dog. Kick your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step it through. Inhale, grounded airplane, lift your hips. This time as you exhale, Jiva squat. Bring your knee to your calf, round your spine. Inhale, grounded airplane, lengthen up. Exhale, squat, round it in. One more time. Inhale, grounded airplane. Exhale, Jiva squat. Moving on, inhale, grounded airplane. Exhale, crescent plane, land it down. Inhale, high pyramid, shoot everything up. Exhale, crescent with your open twist, reach your right arm behind you. And inhale, exalted crescent lunge, and we hold once more. Maintain your exalted posture. Notice your gaze, your literal gaze. Go up, up, up beyond yourself. Open heart, open throat, opportunity to notice a way to embrace compassion. Beautiful focus. Take one more inhale breath. Exhale, revolve, crescent lunge. Thumbs to heart center, hinge forward and twist your right arm on top of your left leg. Once you've made that arm to leg connection, you can always come down to your back knee. If you want to add some open arms or some binds, go for it. Moment in your practice to deepen into this twist. For a couple big twists we'll do in our second half. Inhales get you longer. Exhales twist you deeper. You're here for 3. Slow rise up to warrior 2 in 2. And 1. Slow rise up to warrior 2. Big open arms, ground your feet. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach your right arm forward and down, left arm up high. One and only extended side angle today. Make that right arm to leg connection. Make sure your spines are long. Variations, go for it. You could do a half moon. You could do a half bind, full bind. From a full bind, you could do a birds of paradise or a bound half moon. Really a moment of personal expression on your mat. As you move into deeper spaces of challenge, allow compassion to feel present. Big, open-hearted embrace and acceptance of whatever it is that you see. You're here for 3. We'll meet in a reverse warrior in 2. And 1, unwind your binds, plant your feet down, reach your right palm to the sky, take a big breath in to get a side stretch. Exhale, high to low plank, travel to your mat. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's do the last side. Inhale, kick your left leg high. Exhale, half pigeon. Step your left knee forward, flip your right toes down. Hold for something similar to the first side. Maybe you use a block to get a little more lift of your chest. If you quad stretched, bring your right palm to the top of your right foot. Get a little more lift from the floor up away from the mat. Feels good to be in an open-hearted space. So just breathe and feel that sense of openness and recognize that vision, both literal and figurative, are a big part of being open. One more breath in and one more breath out. Quad stretches release, palms to the mat. Inhale, three-legged dog, kick your left leg up. Exhale, low lunge, step it through. Inhale, grounded airplane, walk your palms forward. Exhale, Jiva squat, knee to calf, round it down. Two more, inhale, get long. Exhale, hug it in. Last one, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, round. Inhale, back through grounded. Exhale, crescent plane, land it down. Inhale, high pyramid, last high pyramid, get super straight and strong. Exhale, crescent with your open twist, rebend your left knee. And then inhale, exalted crescent. Left palm down, right arm high, breathe. As you have the opportunity in this final exalted crescent lunge, maybe you creep your left fingertips a little bit more down the back of your right leg. Invite your heart space to open even more, both figuratively and literally. Notice where you're gazing. One more breath in, you look fantastic. Exhale, revolved crescent lunge. Thumbs to heart center, hinge your chest forward, twist your right arm on top of your left leg. From there, similar variation to the first side, maybe back knee down, maybe some big open arms. That's our signature today anyhow, so maybe you give it a go here too. Inhales, lengthen. Exhales, twist. Yes, here, three. Slow rise up to warrior two in two. And one, slow rise to warrior, arms open wide, big inhale to prepare. Exhale, extended side angle, reach your left arm down, right arm high. Find the integrity of your extended side angle first, and then from there, maybe you go for your half moon. Maybe you go for various binds and stretches and kicks and things like that, or none of them at all. Staying present and still is always an option. Maintain connection to breath, the deepening in the energetic practice. How is it opening you to these four concepts available for us today? You're here for three. We'll meet in reverse warrior in two. And one. Awesome choices. Land your feet, lift your left palm up, one breath in. Exhale, high to low plank. You move your way. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. You're amazing. Take a big breath in. And take a whole open mouth exhale. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step all the way through down to a seat. Nicely done. Grab some water. So that's our compassion practice in a nutshell. Big open-hearted postures, feeling that sense of gaze and looking and twisting and just being open and fluid. So now we move into equanimity. Equanimity, as we've talked about, is serene action, the ability to stay calm, composed, even when it's hard, much like the second half of a yoga class, right? So let's start with core. So meet me on your back. We'll do basic crunches to begin. So feet hip width distance, hands behind your head. Take a big breath in. Exhales, lift it up. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift you up. Inhale, lower down. Exhales, lift you up. Remember that exhale breath, most important piece of what we do. And as you breathe, maintain connection to the concepts at hand. Exhales help you lift. Exhales help you lift. Here, 4, 3, add a pulse in 2, and 1, add a pulse. 1 inch up, 1 inch down, 1 inch up, 1 inch down. Just 4, 3, legs up the wall, and 2, Back to crunches. One, legs at the wall. It's lift your chest and lower. Lift your chest and lower. Push your heels straight up to the ceiling. Get long on the back line of your legs for 4, 3. Left leg hovers in 2. And 1, left leg hovers. It's lift your chest and lower. Twist it right and lower. Exhales lift you up. Exhales, twist you right. Work to hover your left heel up, but option to bring your left heel down to the mat. Exhales, lift you up. Exhales, twist you right for 4, 3. Pulse to the right in 2. And 1, pulse it right, just 4. Left shoulder up for 3. Switch your legs in 2. Last one, switch your legs. It's lift your chest and lower. Twist it left and lower. Exhales, lift you up. Exhales, twist you left. Exhales, lift you up. Exhales, twist you over. Here, 4. Just 3. Pulse it left and 2. And 1. Final pulse, just 4. 3. Long body stretch in 2. And 1. Long body stretch, arms long, legs long. Big breath in. Bigger breath out. Hug your knees in. Find a little rock side to side first. And then grab behind your knees, rock and roll the length of your spine. You can come through for a little water break or cycle through a high to low plank for a little stretch in your up dog. We'll meet in downward facing dog at about 2 breaths. And as you reemerge in your downward facing dog, remember Ujjayi pranayama practice. Big, powerful nostril breaths. We layer into loving kindness. We layer into joy. We layer onto compassion, this practice of equanimity, staying composed, balanced, calm, no matter what. Serene action, my friends. That is the mantra for equanimity. One more inhale. Through your nose, exhale. Inhale, kick your right leg high. Exhale, right to low lunge, step it through. Inhale, grounded airplane, walk your palms forward. This time as you exhale, standing splits. Point your left toe back. Maybe your fingertips come to the ground and you hinge your chest towards your right thigh as you point your left toe up a little bit more towards the ceiling. If you want a little balance challenge, bring one or both hands towards your right ankle. Stay as long in both legs as you can. Let your chin drop to your shin. That's it. You're here for 3. Slow, controlled, rise up, one-legged mountain pose in 2. And 1, slow rise up, bend your left knee in. Lift your chest, reach your arms to the sky. When you get to the top, big inhale. Exhale, hands to hips. Let's do big toe pose. So you can bring your left hand to your shin or your left index finger and thumb all the way to your big toe. If you're grabbing your big toe, you can kick it forward any amount. Rather than hinging forward though, keep your chest lifted. If you're grabbing your shin instead, keep a flex in your foot. From there, if you like a little hip opening version, bring your shin or your foot open to the left. Option to reach your right arm to the right, and maybe your gaze goes in that direction. Try to keep your right side body stacked on top of each other. Strong in your gaze. Remember, serene even when the action gets hard. You're here for 3. Rewind back through one-legged mountain pose in 2. And 1. Reline back through one-legged mountain. Bend your left knee forward, arms to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, full airplane. Extend your left foot back. Hinge your chest forward. Keep your left heel lifting up, up, up. Broaden through your chest. One more inhale breath. Exhale, land in warrior 1. Step your left foot down at the back of your mat. Reach your arms up high. Take a moment to position your warrior 1. Square your hips to the front of your mat. Push into your right foot. Lengthen through your back leg. Tuck your tailbone underneath you. Take a breath in. Exhale, add the chest expansion grip behind you. Inhale, lift of your chest. Exhale, humble warrior. Guide forward and around your right shoulder to the inside of your right leg. Rather than your hips opening to the left, work to square them forward to the front. Stay rooted in your back foot. Let the crown of your head hang heavy. You decide if your knuckles stay near you or go up overhead. Enjoy one more breath in. Exhale, runner's lunge. Release your fingertips down. Walk your left foot back a little bit. Toe heel your right foot up and out a little bit. And find a runner's lunge variation of your choice. Maybe you go for a quad stretch. You could do a little half splits or maybe even a full splits if that's part of your practice. But an opportunity to really be and breathe. And as you be and breathe on your mat, equanimity in practice, my friends. Composure, calm, serene. Quad stretches release. Come back to your runner's lunge, but keep your left knee down. If you've got a block, bring it with you and walk it back to a half hero's pose. Bend your left knee and have a seat to the inside of your left heel with your right leg outstretched long. If your sit bones aren't quite touching down comfortably, bring your block underneath your right glute, your left heel underneath your left glute. If you are seated on a block or anything other than the ground, option to stay upright or fold forward. If your sit bones are flat on the ground, option to recline back if you choose. You could come to your elbows. You could come all the way down to your back. Basically, the ending of a death drop, if you were a drag queen, laying back down in a half hero's pose. But again, a few moments to feel grounded, feel rooted, and do nothing but breathe. If you're hinged forward or folded backwards, come back to an upright spine. And now we're going to do a big transition in the name of serene action. And I want you to think about all the steps you're going to take to get there. Revolved half moon is your next posture. So step by step, first we go to low lunge, walk your fingertips forward. From there, we lift up to a grounded airplane like we've done several times with your block under you. From there, add that open twist. Left arm stays on your block, your right arm reaches up to the sky. That's your revolved half moon. Not so many steps to get there, right? Even though we change shapes in our body completely. Make every limb long. Can you stack your right arm directly above your left and twist your chest open? Big open arms, big signature piece of what we've done all day long. L shape in your legs. One more big breath in. That's it. Exhale, forward fold, feet together to touch, hinge down. Inhale, chair pose. Bend your knees, lift your chest, reach high. As you exhale, prayer twist to the left, left. Thumbs to heart center, bend your knees and twist the opposite direction of your revolved half moon. So your right arm comes on top of your left leg. Take a peek down at your knees, make sure they're in line. Prayer twist, you want your hips lower than your head. And then it's a big straight diagonal line from your tailbone all the way through the top of your skull. Inhales, make that line longer. Exhales, twist it a little bit deeper. One more breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, root down, rise all the way up. Exhale, Samastitihi, bring your thumbs to heart center. We'll do tree pose on the right side. So stand on your left foot, bend your right knee and open it to the side. Find a spot for your right heel to push to on the inside of your left leg, anywhere other than onto your left knee. Thumbs back to heart. We return to joy. We return to loving kindness. This time our mantra is for the people it might be hardest to practice it with, our enemies. Repeat silently with me. Inhale, may my enemies be peaceful. Exhale, may my enemies be happy. No need to move your spine too much with this one. Inhale, may my enemies be well. Reach up. Exhale, may my enemies be safe. Inhale, may my enemies be free from suffering. Exhale, peace. Tree pose of your choice, my friends. Could lift your arms up. I like a little reverse prayer grip. I do a little like reverse prayer fist bump just for a little more shoulder opening. Feel some length in your spine. Nice big open chest. Maybe you play with gaze. Do whatever it is you want to do. But maintain that sense of equanimity, calm, composed, just like a tree blowing in the wind, strongly rooted, but able to kind of bend and move. Amazing. Gaze back forward, thumbs back to heart center. Point your right knee forward and then step it down. Couple petals. And then inhale, mountain pose. Rise on up. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge down to your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank, any way you like to do it. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in. And a big breath out. Let's do the last side. Inhale, kick your left leg high. Exhale, right to low lunge, step it through. Inhale, grounded airplane, lift your hips up. Exhale, standing splits. Point your right toes. Maybe your fingertips come to the ground rather than your block to allow yourself to hinge your chest a little bit more down to the mat. Grounded airplane, that upside down L shape, is also an acceptable version of standing splits. But play with that flex and pointing of your toe, changing the dynamic of your muscle action in your lifted leg. Take one more big breath in. One more big breath out. Slow transition to one-legged mountain. Bend your right knee in. Lift your chest up. Arms to the sky. Find that stability and breathe in. Exhale, hands to hips. Big toe pose. You can grab for your shin or you can grab all the way forward for your toe. If you have a grip on your toe, flex it forward first. Ignite your core. Stack your shoulders. From there, if you'd like, begin to guide it open to the side. You can also use a strap with this if you've got one. And then maybe your left fingertips go open as well, and maybe your gaze goes left. Rather than leaning too much to the left, can you ignite your core stability to keep your left side body stacked? Yes, so powerful, really, really nice. You're here for 3. Back to one-legged mountain pose in 2. And 1, one-legged mountain, knee forward, arms high, big breath in. Exhale, full airplane pose. Hinge your chest forward. Push your heel back like you're pressing it into the wall behind you. That broadening through your heart space will keep that heart space open. Level your hips. One more inhale. Exhale, warrior 1. Stamp your right foot down. Keep your hips squared to the front. Reach your arms up high. Super straight and strong in your back leg. Bend into your left knee. Level your hips. Tuck your tailbone. Inhale. Exhale, add the chest expansion grip. Big lift of your chest as you breathe in. Exhale, humble warrior, hinge forward and down. Warrior 1, lower body keeps exactly the same as it just was when your chest was lifted. For most of us, that means bring your left hip crease back and internally rotate your right thigh forward. Let your head get real heavy. You decide if your knuckles stay near you or move up overhead in more of a deeper chest expansion. Take one more breath in. Exhale, runner's lunge. Release the chest expansion grip. Drop down to your right knee and find that restorative runner's lunge variation of your choice. Hang out here or go for a deeper hamstring stretch in your left leg, quad stretch in your right leg, both, neither. And then back to your runner's lunge first. Keep your back knee down and walk it back to half hero's pose. Take your block with you if you know that'll be a good support underneath your left glute and your right heel underneath your right glute, or both sit bones to the mat with your right heel to the outside. If sit bones are down, again, option to recline into your, now I just want to call it a drag queen death drop, which is exactly what it is. Or you can hinge forward and do the fold forward as well. That'll get a pretty intense, deeper stretch in your left hamstring, which I find in winter, my hamstrings are tighter. So all of those hamstring stretch opportunities can be a nice thing to take advantage of. Grounded for just a few breaths here. So really enjoy and ignite that sense to be present. Lovely job, my friends. If you're reclined or folded forward, lift your chest back up. And then from there, we move to revolved half moon in 3 simple steps along the way. Walk it forward to low lunge. Lift your hips to grounded airplane. Use your block to do so. And then big open arms to the left, right palm down, left arm high. Simple as that to get from a half hero's pose to a revolved half moon. Hips stay level to the mat. Your chest stays long and parallel to the floor. Reach the crown of your head forward. Twist open just a little bit more for one more inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge down, feet together. Inhale, chair pose. Sit low, reach high. Exhale, prayer twist to the right. Left elbow over your right leg. Twisting the opposite direction of this revolved half moon you just did. Hips are low, low, low. Feel your glutes fire up. And then notice the crown of your head. Is it going in a straight line in the opposite direction? If you notice some rounding or folding, then broaden your collarbones and press them forward and up. Yes. One more breath in. Exhale, forward fold, hinge down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold down. Last standing pose. Inhale, mountain, root down, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart center, tree pose, left side. Stand on your right foot, bend your left knee open, and guide your left heel somewhere on the inside of your right leg that isn't your knee. Thumbs to heart, gaze forward. Final loving kindness group that we offer that too is all living beings, because metta teaches us all living beings, regardless of what we think, deserve loving kindness. Repeat silently with me. Inhale, may all living beings be peaceful. Exhale, may all living beings be happy. Inhale, may all living beings be well. Exhale, may all living beings be safe. Inhale, may all living beings be free from suffering. Exhale, peace. Tree pose of your choice. I'm going to go for the fist bump, but you do you for just a couple final breaths here, rooted down, rising up, blowing in the wind, unbothered, untethered, just like equanimity teaches us to be. Lovely. Return through tree. Gaze forward, thumbs to heart. Point your left knee to the front, step it down, couple petals, couple wiggles. Inhale, mountain, reach to the sky. Exhale, forward fold, hinge down to your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high to low plank, travel with breath. Last one. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, kick your right toes high. Exhale, full half pigeon, right knee to wrist. Keep a flex in your foot. Lengthen your left toes back. And then for a few breaths, find a restorative half pigeon pose. So maybe you hinge your chest forward and down. You could roll to your back. We're only going to be here a few breaths, my friends. We used up our time doing other things today. So really ground and root down right away. Begin the journey to the other side. Come back through downward facing dog, find some pedals, wiggles along the way if you'd like. And then set up left pigeon, half pigeon on the left. I guess that is left pigeon. Knee to wrist, keep that flex in your foot. Half pigeon to begin. I'm going to miss saying half pigeon. That's fun to say. We'll have to bring that back at some point. And just recline, rest, few big breaths here in stillness. Remember, it's these moments of stillness where that opportunity to find the discipline and mindfulness, especially 50-ish minutes into our practice, where it can be challenging to stay present here, right? Invite yourself to lean into that challenge. And then slowly come back through one final down dog. And then inhale, look beyond your hands. Exhale, step all the way through to a seat. Extend your legs out long. Bring your palms out in front of you and roll all the way down to your back, one vertebra at a time. Happy baby awaits you at the bottom. Hug your knees to your chest. Grab for your feet, your knee creases, your shins, whatever allows your full spine to stay connected to the mat, but then allows you to move like a happy baby. A little wiggle side to side, a little kick in your legs, a little shimmy in your hips. Let it feel nice. We do so much spine stuff in yoga, and all those open twists that we did today are no exception. And then hug your knees into your chest. We'll end with a very simple twist. So cactus your arms beside you, knees to chest, full spine down, breathe in. Exhale, let your knees drop over to the left. Your gaze can drop to the right. All of that as much as gravity allows. Can you move without really exerting any energy, but letting other forces take over and preparing for surrender on your mat? And then gently come back to center. Keep your arms cactus, spine down, knees to chest to reset. Breathe in. Exhale, let your knees drop to the right and your chin drop to the left. And again, if you're noticing yourself exert any energy, just ease off a little bit. Invite everything to soften. This is your final moving pose. And then slowly come back to center. And hug your knees to your chest and give yourself a big squeeze. Bring your forehead right up to your knees, chin to your chest. Big breath in, hug yourself tight. Open mouth exhale, Shavasana, corpse pose. Extend your legs long and your feet can flop open. Reach your arms beside you. Just let go here for about 90 seconds. All of these attitudes, these gifts that yoga gives us, just notice how they emerge for you. And I'll guide you out shortly. Enjoy. And of course, the hope with these concepts is that we bring off of our mat whatever it is we develop and open to and cultivate on our mat. So invite that opportunity for yourself as you emerge into whatever happens next. The world could certainly use a little more loving kindness, a little more compassion, a little bit more joy, and a little bit more equanimity. Begin with little wiggles, start to activate your body and activate your breath. Breathe deeper, let movement get bigger, and then come to a long body stretch. Extend your arms behind you, point your toes in front of you. Big inhale, breath. Bigger exhale, breath. Hug your knees to your chest. Roll either side to a fetal pose. And then from that fetal pose, press yourself up to a seat, face the front of your space, just like we started class. Sit up nice and tall, seat of meditation. Root down, reach through the crown of your head, and bring your thumbs to heart center with your eyes closed. One more circle of joy, one more loving kindness meditation, this time back for ourselves. You can repeat silently with me. Inhale, may I be peaceful. Exhale, may I be happy. Inhale, may I be well. Exhale, may I be safe. Inhale, may I be free from suffering. Exhale, peace. Bring your thumbs to your third eye, the space between your eyebrows, where we cultivate a deeper sense and connection to the most enlightened and humbled and intuitive pieces of who we are. So grateful we get to do this together. As always, bowing forward, we seal our practice. Peace, my friends.